Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 3. Into center. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Trey Turner. Headed back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Gage Workman. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double.
Runners on the move. It's a squeeze. Bare hand grab to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rap Dixon will hit next. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Martinez on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. And that is the new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. 0-2. To third, Workman. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Edgar Caro digs in now. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. Yastrzemski under it. Nabs it. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one away. And now the DH, Cameron Meisner.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball out to center field. Sizemore. And there's 2 down. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And he grounds one back up the middle, gloves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out.
cape or apron. So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
On to extra inning. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Now pitching. Right there.
As a pitcher,
Ball,
you know
that's
the runner
outside.
on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Dixon throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. In to score from third. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
That one drifts inside.
That's the ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of the 10th. Up the middle. On to first. And Simeon is out. Stepping in, Carlos Pena.
23, Carlos Pena.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yastrzemski makes a move towards the gap. And that's the third out. Back in Seattle, Mike is Hunter Gaddis on to try and close it out.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's the ball.
Throw to third, and he's out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Trey Turner at the plate. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day with a was wearing papers. And they'll tell you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about. We should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Baltimore taking on Chicago. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
For Baltimore,
he's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. This is Bryson's stop. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
1-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass.
Back here at the friendly confines. And getting to start, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the second baseman, number 6. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground left side, 6, 4.
That's it out.
3, and they turn the double play. Now it's the right
fielder,
fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon toss over to first. That's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Misses inside, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. To the right side. And he's out on the tag. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
No, and that one a little below the knees. 3-0.
Here.
No score here in the second. Hayward settles under this one. Snags it for the second out. So up next, Grady Sizemore.
The center fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Suarez back to work. There's the strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Oh, and a great stop on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Always we know. Just some things we show. It's just some places we go.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And Adames swings through that one.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
That's foul.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Edgar Caro. Caro hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Batting 8, The designated hitter, Luis Garcia.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. That
one
misses.
ball, one strike.
Ball one. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
George Springer stands in here, takes ball one low. Garcia stands at first with one out. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Marcus Semien. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. And a base hit, and it gets by him. Still able to fire over. Garcia headed for the plate. He beats the throw, and a run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Stop. In now. Takes ball one off the plate. Ripped on a line. Guerrero snags it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, Anthony Santander at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Zero balls, one strike.
And it's strike two.
0-2.
Right side. Stop. 2 up, 2 down. Now, Patrick Bailey.
The catcher.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That's ripped. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is number 6.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
That one to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's J.D.
for
Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Pena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike
No
one.
balls, one strike.
Comes up empty.
No balls, two strikes.
And ball
No, that
one.
missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's outside. And the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Now back. First baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly to center his first time. Went with the
That's a
sweeper,
ball.
but it misses. Martinez leads off first with one away. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1.
That split is a
1-1.
pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander makes the play. Tries to get
He's in
back
there.
and save. Grady
The center
Sizemore
fielder,
will hit
number
next.
24,
Grounded
Grady
out his first time
Sizemore.
up. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs. Good eye in
Nope,
that
ball.
spot.
1-2.
Jeter. That's out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom 4,
That's
down the
shortstop,
number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter.
Jeter.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Oh, he's looking great so
0-1.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This to third. Guerrero the toss to first. And Vladdy is set down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Something I'm
0-1.
noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Smith back to work. Just
That's
missed.
in. Ball.
That's to third. Devers throws on to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So now the DH spot, Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Not a lot of people know
That's a
this,
ball.
but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1-2's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that one in the air, center field. Hayward drifts towards it. They got it for out number 2. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Springer. Third out. Here at Wrigley Field. And now the center fielder, Jason Hayward. The other way, and he beats the shift. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Willie Adames. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. High fly ball, right field. Springer sizes this one up. And there's one down. And here is Devers. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The catcher, number 14.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The other way, and that's a base hit. The throw into second, that holds the runner at second base.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Number 6 swings through it for strike 1. Strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So digging in, Derek Jeter. 0 for 2 in this one. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Guerrero swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Missed inside with the curve.
1-2.
On the ground to third. Guerrero the toss to first. And Vladdy is set down. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hating.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Marcus Semien.
Now pitching. Felix Bautista.
Tap foul at the plate. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2's the count.
Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stock. That one
ball,
way
no
inside.
strikes. That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. And that
Ball,
one
that's
just
outside.
missed off the outside edge. And that's ball
That's
4.
out.
Tried
Ball
another
4.
splitter, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first with one gone. J.D. Martinez now at the plate. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 2-run shot, and they lead it. It's 3-2. One down. Carlos Pena digs in now. Bautista, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Slider right there.
0 and 1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Boom. That's
No ball,
cheddar,
2
baby.
strikes. Ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Upstairs.
Ball.
Now 2 and 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1. Ball out.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Hayward ranging into the alley, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Popped up, stop on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. Willie Adames, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside, and it's 2 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizemore. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Anthony Santander. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. So 2 away with nobody on. Rafael Devers will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching, Jason Adams.
Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Wow, he got him. What a play.
Now batting,
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Carroll stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a swing and a miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's downstairs. Ball 2. A little bit low.
Ball, that's down.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 1 gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Garcia. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him. 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That one inside. And 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Just misses with that
that's a
one.
ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot
Full
here.
count.
Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back here at Wrigley Field. Lucas Erceg comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Stop. Moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They
Now
look really
batting,
good coming
number
in,
6.
but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Glove side, but it gets through.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter outside, and that's ball 1. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there's
off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer on the move. And that will end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Marcus
for the
Semien.
Orioles, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Adam back to work. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. And misses inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just misses there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
To Jeter, on to Freddie, double play, and now JD. Martinez.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hayward makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is back here at the friendly confines. On to the Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and it gets by. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Now it's the DH, Willie Adames. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1-2.
This one in the dirt. Man at second. That one laced to center and a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 5-3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for it.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.